Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have wavy hair. It has been down all morning, however, of course it's made its way back up into a ponytail because I am living the hashtag isolation grub life right now. I've actually had a weird couple of days. I've just felt the worst cabin fever, especially yesterday, and it's just the most horrible feeling ever because you crave the motivation to get up and do something, but you at the same time don't have the motivation to do anything. You feel like 10 showers and you would still feel disgusting. It's just horrible, and I don't want to complain because I have it so lucky. I have my own place and I have a garden and I have beautiful countryside surrounding me. But I even went on a run in the fresh air and I still could not shake this horrible feeling. But I am feeling loads better today, which is good. I'm really happy. Got up, put some makeup on. I washed my hair last night, which I think helped loads. Sounds really silly, but I really think that helped. And I've put on some gym wear because I'm going to be doing a workout later, and I'm feeling a lot better today. Today's video is quite a exciting one. It's going to be based on a day in the life kind of style, just because that's the way I prefer to vlog, but I'm going to go through how you can eat the foods that you love whilst staying on track, whilst achieving your fitness goals, whilst still losing body fat. This morning I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I am craving a bacon sandwich. And you know what? I've got bacon in the fridge, I've got bread in the bread bin, I'm gonna have a bacon sandwich. And then I thought I could tie this in with a video and basically show you how macro tracking plays into fat loss goals. So what I'm gonna do first is basically show you what I did to sit down and work out my food for the day. It's still really important that you do sit down and plan what you're going to eat. Otherwise, how on earth are you meant to know that it's going to add up to your correct calorie intake, to your correct macro split? I'm going to sit down, show you how I've kind of worked out on MyFitnessPal, which is a tracking app, how I'm going to be basically eating the foods that I'm really craving today. Okay, so what I'm going to do to make it easier for you guys to see what I'm talking about is just pop screen grabs on the screen. Basically, I use an app called MyFitnessPal. I know a lot of you would have heard of this app by now. It's a really popular calorie and macro food tracking app. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the whole flexible dieting, if it fits your macros, because I'll probably cover that in another video as well, and I'm not going to mention too much about how to go about working out your calories. I will do a whole different video on this, but if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment box or give me a message over on my Instagram page and I'll help you out with anything that you need. First things first, the beauty of flexible dieting is that you basically can eat what you want, take that with a pinch of salt, and if it fits your calorie intake, if it fits your macro split, you will still be able to achieve your fitness goals. So it kind of goes with the notion of no food is good food and no food is bad food. The body just breaks down everything exactly the same. Obviously take that with a pinch of salt. It's still important to get in all of the nutrients that your body needs and, you know, all of the good stuff as well. Today, I just woke up and I felt like being a little bit more flexible with my meal plan today. This isn't something that I do all the time. However, I was feeling it this morning, and also I thought it would be great to show you guys that you can still eat the foods that you love and achieve your fitness goals too. So the first thing is it's really important to make sure that you have your calorie goal inputted into MyFitnessPal. Don't copy my calorie goal. This is really important. At the same time, I'm not going to hide away what my calorie goal is, but I want you to know that it's important not to copy my calorie goal. We're all different. We all have different goals. Our bodies are all, they work differently. Go and work out your own calorie goal. So the first step is to put your calorie goal into MyFitnessPal and also put your macro breakdown in as well. And then you can basically go about working out kind of what food that you're feeling that day and just start putting it in. into the food diary, and what it will do is it will deduct calories from your overall goal and tell you the calories that you have remaining as well. You don't need to go crazy on tracking fruit and veg, but things like avocado definitely add up. So I just like to track my fruit and veg just to make sure that I've sort of covered myself. And then I worked myself up to meal 1. I was really feeling a bacon sandwich today. I still think it's really important, even if you want to do the flexible dieting approach, that you still pre-plan your day. I've tried it before where I've gone through the day and kind of tracked as I've gone, and I've never stuck within my calorie goal. I've either gone way over because I've got to dinner and I've got no calories left but I'm starving, or I've gone way under, or I haven't hit my protein intake. So I still would say, if you want to go for the flexible dieting approach because you still want to incorporate foods that you love into your diet, that's fine, but definitely still pre-plan everything. I'm gonna go and have breakfast now. I'll see you in the kitchen. Bacon is in. I actually managed to work my macros out a little bit better to fit in an egg as well. Living the dream. And then I've just buttered my toast. I'm literally just using the Beautifully Buttery butter. Nothing snazzy here. And some white bloomer bread. Oh my god, I'm excited. Damn, look at that. Is that called an upside down egg? You know, where you like fry it and then flip it so the yolk is like inside? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Damn, look at that. I also forgot to say that this is the spray that I use in my pan. It's just the extra virgin olive oil Fry Light, and I think this is literally like, oh yeah, 1 cal per spray. Also just made myself a coffee because there is no way you can have a bacon butty without a coffee. And this is the sweetener that I've been using since I started my cut. It's the Canderel sweetener, and it's literally got no calories in it. So my little house project thought of the day is to sort, I'm actually so embarrassed to show you, this crazy front garden that I have just not dealt with yet. So this is kind of what I want to deal with over the next few days. I don't think my neighbours are going to be very happy with the fact I've just let this grow. I'm going to rip all of those weeds out, spray them, weed killer, the whole Monty. And then I was kind of thinking, basically in the mornings the sun shines straight onto the front of the house. My garden gets no sun the majority of the time, so I'm kind of vibing with putting a bench out in the front of the garden. I'm obsessed with like having a coffee in the mornings with like the sun and a book, but I can't do it in my back garden because it's freezing and there's never any sun. So I kind of figured putting a bench in the front garden. I don't know if this is a weird idea. I think it's a good idea. And then obviously like de-weeding the whole thing and just having like a nice little front bit. This stresses me out. This, I think, is the like reason I feel so stressed all the time, because when I come home from a long day at work, I come home to this and it's just horrendous. So this is all going to be stripped out, and I was having a look at benches. I was thinking something like this. I don't want to go too low on price because I want it to be good quality. This is £60, which I think is pretty reasonable for a bench. Just move that back. Oh, and I think that looks like and you would need to measure it up, but I think that looks like a really nice size just to have out in the front. Obviously it is just me living here, so I wouldn't need to go, you know, crazy on bench width, because it will just be me sat on the bench. But I love that. I think that would look so cute out at the front of the house. I can just imagine myself with a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, chilling out in the sun. What better way to start your day? So I think this will be my next purchase. So, can you see from there? Look how bad that is. Right, I've had a change. I cannot stand and stare at that front garden any longer, so I am going to do it now. I have got my tools, I've got some gloves, a dustpan and brush, and I don't know the correct terminology for this, but a little shovel thingy, and I'm about to transform this awful, horrendous front garden. got a delivery. Right, I'm going to take a little break from the front garden. It's actually going really well though. I don't even know what to do with this ponytail today. Oh my goodness, respect to gardeners. I did not realise how hard gardening is. I'm sweating, like legit sweating, and my back is killing me just from being bent over. But I've just had a delivery. It's so awkward when you get a delivery because I was at the front of my garden and I could see her coming towards the house, and obviously we've got to stay 2 meters apart, and I didn't want her to think that I was like walking away into the house when she was there, but then I didn't want her to like worry that I was going to come within 2 meters of her, so bit awkward. But I've got a delivery. The other night I basically I was having a little bit of a low night. It's fine, like that's to be expected at this weird time of life, and I just sat and decided to order a couple of really random bits. Like, it's really random, the most random kind of little haul ever, but I just thought I would open them up with you guys so you can be in on it. I know what this big box is, and that's the main thing that I wanted to show you because it's something for the house. So how on earth do you get in this? Oh, okay, I know what these are. Okay, so these I ordered. I actually really needed these because I've been doing a lot of laptop work, a lot of phone scrolling, and a lot of screen time. So I decided to order, I don't know the brand of these, I literally just typed it in the search bar on Amazon, and that is the brand. I don't know how these are gonna look at all, so please don't judge me if they're bad. But basically these are the blue light screen, you know, the glasses that like protect your eyes from the screen? They've got the blue tint to them. I've had a pair of these before. I had a company actually send me a pair, but they just broke on me. They were quite flimsy. They were really good. They served their purpose, but I think they were a little bit too flimsy for like everyday wear. So I decided to spend a little bit more on a new pair. These look very wide. Oh my gosh, I'm a little bit nervous to put them on in case they look absolutely ridiculous. I think these were about £23, I think, so a little bit more expensive. Lol, I don't know what to make of those. They're so funny. Obviously, these are for homeware really only, so it doesn't actually matter too much about what they look like. I don't know. I kind of thought I'd go for the leopard print vibes. They had a couple of others. They had some clear frames as well, which I really loved, and I thought if these are nice and good quality, I will invest in another pair. Oh, I kind of like them. Okay, next up, and I'm literally so happy that this has come. I feel like a ghost. I'm the palest I've ever been in my life, and I forgot how pale I am without fake tan. I'd run out and I finally ordered myself a new bottle. I use the Saint Moriz tan. This is in the colour dark because I am going all out with the tan. I don't even care. So this is the tan I use. I think it's absolutely amazing. This was $4.99 off Amazon. You can't complain. It is cheap, it's cheerful, it's really good. I'll probably go through my little tanning routine with you guys in another video. I'm not a beauty expert. I don't know really what I'm doing half the time, but I do know that this tan is amazing. It's completely streak free and I love it. I love it. So I'm so glad that's come through. Look at how pale my skin is. In this next box here is a pretty boring order, but it was necessary. Tea light candles. And look how many I've got there. I feel like that is definitely going to last me through the lockdown. I absolutely love having candles on in the house. I also love having those little melt waxes that you can light and the room just smells amazing. I basically ran out of tea light candles, so I decided to stock up, and I think I got a pack of these for £10 or something, so really good value. There is 100 in here, so that is going to last me a while. Okay, last but not least, we have this big ass box. This is what I've been waiting for. I'm so excited. This is another little home decor purchase, so I thought you would be interested. I pray that it looks like what I think it looks like. And also, you know those products where a couple of the reviews are really, really bad, but then a couple of the reviews are amazing? So this is a little bit of a risky buy, but we're all about risk here. Right. Oh! Oh my god! This is not the colour that I expected. It's a poof! Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it's come in a different colour to what I expected, but if we could make this work, I'm sure. I'm sure we could make this work. Is that the right colour? I'm pretty sure I ordered it in an orange and it looks like this is a red. But, as I said, I'm sure we can make it work. Oh, smells of new furniture. Oh my god, this is way bigger than I thought. It looks really orange on camera. Maybe it is orange. Actually, I think it is orange, you know. Oh my goodness, I love it. This is so much bigger than I thought. Let me put it in the place that I've kind of like envisioned and I'll show you. Wow, okay, so this is kind of where I envisioned putting it, but I expected it to be so much smaller and it is just huge. What do you think of that, Tilly? Why has this brought so much joy to my world? Literally highlight of my week right now. It's absolutely huge. I mean, it was only, I think it was £30, so I guess actually for £30 I've probably got my money's worth there, but yeah, I love it. It's so funny. I kind of thought that it was gonna be this kind of orange. I'm still adamant that that's more of a red than an orange, but you know, it just adds another element of colour into the room, and I do love my colour, so I love it. Oh, Tilly, silly girl. You guys, I am stocked up. Look at all of those candles. I also had some other little blue tea light candles as well upstairs that I've just popped in this basket here, and these are some of my wax melts that I have got. I need to get a couple of more, I think. If you don't know what I'm on about, these little they're like wax melt holders. I need to clean this one actually, but basically you just put the tea light underneath there and obviously light the tea light, and the idea is that you put one of these squares of wax that have like a scent in, and you put it on top and it melts and it makes the whole room smell amazing. As I said, I need to clean this one, but look how funky these are. I literally just got these from a little corner shop in town where I live. I love bright colours, as you probably are aware. Cute, they match, kind of. So yeah, I've just got these little baskets filled up in here. I absolutely love organising stuff with baskets. I've got my little incense things here as well, so this is kind of like my zen drawer, I guess. And then here, this little basket actually is like an arts and craft basket. I didn't know where to put all my little arty bits, so well, I say arts and craft, like a hole puncher and some pens. But yeah, I want to get a few more arts and craft bits, I think, and sort of start getting a little more creative. But don't you just love a good organise? Oh my goodness, I am literally so happy with how the front garden's looking. As you can see from my hair, it is seriously taken out of me. That was such hard work, but I'm so proud of myself, you know, because I have been putting that off for so long, thinking that I wouldn't be able to do it on my own, but I just got on and did it, and I feel like it's another life skill in the bag. And it's not 100% finished. I'll put the before and afters on the screen now, but what I want to do basically is re-gravel. So where the gravel is currently, I just want to re-gravel that. With the same gravel, it just needs a little bit more gravel over the top. I think I'm going to try and order some off Amazon, fingers crossed, because that would be amazing to get that finished. And then also I need to add the bench in, which I'm going to order. I'm going to measure up for the bench just while my lunch is cooking. But for now, I'm absolutely starving. It is a lot later on in the day than I would like my lunch, but I'm gonna have it now because this girl needs feeding. What I'm gonna do for lunch is breaded chicken salad, which is what I've been having anyway for the last few days. I absolutely love it. The recipe is so easy. If you want to know the recipe, then head to my last vlog where I basically tell you how to make it. It is the easiest thing ever. So that's what I'm gonna have now. So literally, just to sum up, if you missed my last vlog and you can't be bothered to watch it, fair enough. Basically, the chicken, all I do is cut the chicken breasts up into little chicken nugget sized bits, and then I blend a slice of bread, which is breadcrumbs. Normally I have been putting a bit of cheese in, but today obviously I'm doing a different diet plan, meal plan, whatever you want to call it, and I didn't have the allowance for the cheese, so that's fine. We just got breadcrumbs today, and then just one egg whisked up, and all you do is literally dip the chicken into the egg, and then you dip it into the breadcrumbs and you fry it in a pan, and it's a chicken nugget. I'm also about to make my smoothie, which I've been normally doing with my breakfast, but I actually completely forgot about it today. But this is what is going on in the smoothie. Again, it was in my last vlog if you want to go back to that. However, I can quickly run you through. All I do is put in some strawberries, some plain bio yogurt, some spinach, half an avocado, one orange, and some ice as well. And that is literally all I've been doing, and the smoothies have been working so well for me recently. Great way to get your veggies in if you don't actually like veggies. And also the avocado is gorgeous in a smoothie. Who would have even known it? And that is a very late lunch. I'm so excited to eat this. P.S. add lemon juice onto your chicken nuggets to seriously up the game. Good evening, guys. It is the evening. I have been on my daily run. Well, it's not daily, but it is happening quite regularly. If you don't know, I'm doing the Couch to 5K at the moment, which I am absolutely loving. I'm not a runner, never really have been. I was a little bit when I first started fitness, but apart from that, never really. And I am on week 2 now, and I absolutely love it. Seriously gets the endorphins going. One thing that I have to confess, well, not confess, but just sort of say, is that I really don't enjoy the home workouts. For me, it's just not anywhere near the same experience as working out in a gym. For me, I love training in a gym because I love the atmosphere, I love the people. Obviously, I work in a gym, so it's kind of like, it's my job, and I know a lot of the members, and I get to, you know, work alongside an amazing group of personal trainers. And yeah, so it is for me the vibe and the experience that I love about a gym, and you just don't get that obviously at home. So I'm really struggling with the home workouts, but the one thing that I have been loving is the Couch to 5K runs, and I'm genuinely just enjoying them because it gets me out in the fresh air. It kind of breaks the day up, and I feel so good for it after. So yeah, I mean, I try and get the home workouts in where I can. Obviously, you know, I am trying to do this cut, but I'm not putting too much pressure on myself because I don't want to do something that I don't enjoy. That's not what it's about for me. So yeah, I've got the runs. I really enjoy doing the runs. I've also fake tanned as well, hence why I'm kind of in this like baggy jumper. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise how pale I was until I put my tan on. I feel human again. Anyway, it is dinner time. This is really where flexible dieting comes into play, because I've been a little bit cheeky for dinner, but it's fine. We got dessert on the way as well. I'm going to be doing chicken burgers, and I thought I would just talk you through it, show you how I'm going to make them, and also show you the calorie macro breakdown. I'll do screen grabs again so you guys can see as well. But I've had a brilliant day of eating, and it's all added up to the right calories, so I am within my calorie intake. I am still achieving my goals and still eating the foods that I love. So here are the ingredients. I've got my chicken breast. I have a brioche, well, some brioche buns. I will be using a 1 brioche bun. I've got some salt and pepper and some cayenne pepper and some mixed herbs to season the chicken with. I'm gonna do my best to make the chicken taste amazing. I've got some grated medium cheddar, which I've just picked up from the shop, which I will be having on top of my burger, and some ketchup as well. I am so excited. I'm gonna grill the chicken on the George Foreman, my absolute babe. Let's do this. Just while the chicken's on, I'm gonna be cooking up oh, I've lost the plot. I'm gonna be making a protein shake. You guys know the protein that I'm using at the moment. It's the CNP Whey Vanilla Protein, and I have mine with milk. Top tip, if you're using brioche buns, make sure you toast them. And that is the finished result. Look at that burger. I'm literally so excited to get my hand stuck on that. Also, this cayenne pepper was such a good shout because it adds such a kick to the chicken. That burger was incredible. Next up, I am gonna have some dessert. I've got a couple of 100 calories left over that I just kind of left to play around with. And basically what I'm going to do is just pop a few bits in the bowl with a scoop of ice cream. This is kind of what people call a macro cap. So basically if you've got a few calories left over from the day, then you can, you know, choose a few little treats just to pop together and make those calories up. So that is what I am going to do now. And this is dessert. My ice cream is literally already melting. Does anyone remember these little hippo things? Like, oh, they are absolutely incredible. And I think I'm actually going to end the vlog there. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm gonna eat this and then probably head up to bed and just relax a little bit in bed. Thank you guys if you made it all the way through this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you also kind of saw the benefits of how you can use macro tracking, calorie tracking, whatever you want to call it, as a bit of a tool if you really struggle to eat, I guess, like chicken and rice and boring foods all day. This could be a really great tool for you to still incorporate foods that you love into your diet as well. The take-home message that I will say is that, and take this with a pinch of salt, our bodies don't know what we're feeding it. It doesn't know healthy foods and unhealthy foods, if you like. It basically just digests everything exactly the same. As long as you're in that calorie deficit, you will lose body fat, and vice versa. If you're in a surplus, you will gain, hopefully, muscle mass. So that's kind of what this vlog was about. You can still eat foods that you love, obviously in moderation. I always say if you're going to go with the flexible dieting approach, then go for an 80%, 20%. So 80% of the time you're eating whole nutritious food, lots of fruits, lots of veggies, getting in all that good stuff. And 20% of the time you can have a little bit of leeway to include treats and things like that. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I'll probably do a full video on that at some point. Hello, Monty. At some point, just to explain it in further detail. But yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow the channel, and it will really... He literally nearly got my dessert. It really helps grow the channel. So yeah, I will see you very soon.